England's cricketers almost sank without a trace on safari in Sri Lanka. But thanks to their guides and a helpful tow, their jeep was pulled out of a quagmire in Kaudulla National Park. Ben Stokes, Jonny Bairstow, Woakes, Olly and Dawson were the 5 players who used their day off to go and see some elephants up close and personal. But with the huge animals watching on, they were stopped in their tracks just like they were in Wednesday's washed-out first ODI. They took a jeep safari along with members of the management, and after all the rain in Sri Lanka during their monsoon season, the going was very heavy indeed. It meant England boss Trevor Bayliss could have a good laugh as the players' jeep got stuck in the mud and needed help getting out. The players got their own back though when the management's jeep also got stuck on a fun day away from the cricket. England's sports stars are often accused of preferring the PlayStation to real-world experiences, but this group of cricketers have plenty of adventure in them. Joseph Buttler and Joe Root took a cultural trip to the Taj Mahal on their last tour of India, while Stuart Broad took a trip to the Margaret River on the last Ashes tour to see a part of Australia he hadn't visited before. Meanwhile, Jason Roy has warned there is still more to come, despite adding yet another milestone to a long list of records broken by England's one-day kings. Opening batsman Roy has formed a deadly partnership with Bairstow since coming together late in 2017, and for the first time a pair from these shores has scored more than 1,000 runs in a calendar year together. And when you consider that the next best tally for English batsmen is 794 from Nick Knight and Marcus Trescothick in 2002, you get an idea of just how much better things are right now. "That's a nice stat, a beautiful stat," said Roy. "It's something to keep working on. It is all good foundations leading into the World Cup. I just think we are free-flowing batsmen who go out there and express ourselves and look to take it to the bowlers. Johnny has got different scoring areas to me, and the bowlers have to come in and bowl separate deliveries to both batters. Like I've said before though, getting off to a good start is not the be-all and end-all of opening the batting. It would have been good for one of us to have gone on. You learn and keep going forward." There are still another 4 matches for the pair to keep climbing up a chart that features plenty of names who would be considered the gold standard of one-day cricket, such as Adam Gilchrist, Matthew Hayden, Sachin Tendulkar, and Sourav Ganguly. And that is the kind of company that this England one-day side increasingly belongs in as they continue to push the boundaries of what is possible on their relentless march towards the World Cup. Skipper Eoin Morgan has been consistent in his message to the players not to throttle back on the way they have been playing over the past 4 years, and even though the World Cup is on the horizon, he is determined his players won't start limiting themselves now. "I hope it can still get better," added Morgan. "Everyone has played positive and aggressive cricket, and that goal has never been jeopardized. We would rather be bowled out for 200 trying to aim high rather than scrape to 300 and still lose. The challenge was set out to our batsmen with no ceiling, and they were told they would be backed, and the selectors have done just that so they can express themselves." 1009, Jason Roy and Jonny Bairstow, 2018. 794, Nick Knight and Marcus Trescothick, 2002. 722, Alex Hales and Joe Root, 2016. 716, Alex Hales and Joe Root, 2017. 700, Alistair Cook and Craig Kyswetter, 2011.